Hey YouTube, Windraiser here, today coming to you with another random review, and today I'm going to be looking at something that, hold on, that my girlfriend gave me when we were um, going through some of her old things. Well, not going through some of her old things, more like going through some old things we found at a thrift store. Sorry, not her things. We found this at a thrift store. And um, it was in box sealed, and I was very happy to find this because this is one of Playmate's Simpsons line figures from the World of Springfield Interactive Figures, and back then they had the Intellitronic voice activation. So this is Prison Sideshow Bob, and this is from the Series 9 set. We have other characters of the Simpsons as well as the creator. We got Bart saying hot stuff coming through. Homer saying boy, everyone is stupid except me. We got Mo, Krusty the Krab up here saying hey, hey. And then we got Santa's little helper, the cat, way up top, hawking up a hairball. Now, as you can see, if you had these special bases, these figures had special phrases that would coincide with the figure. Here on the back, we have more of the product. And here we have a brief bio of Sideshow Bob and all his stuff. So if you had the sets of Crustal Studios, Town Hall, Police Station, or Main Street, he had special phrases that he would say, which I found very cool. Here we have the entirety of the Springfield characters that you could get from this series line. Sorry if my phone keeps wobbling. And then here we have the interactive sets that came with special figures that you cannot get separately. So, very cool. I hope to find at least one of those sets. So, with me never having owned one of these figures, we're going to have to open him so we can look at him and visualize what these figures were back then. And I think these were back when 20th Century Fox, our Playmates. They were ages 4 and up, which I found to be very cool. But I don't see a year on these things, so I don't know exactly. But let's go ahead and open him up. And I will be keeping the cardboard, the backing of the figure. So we get to do a live unboxing. And I'm trying to do it to where when I try to do these, I try to keep at least some of the artwork on the cardboard without damaging it as much as possible. And sometimes it is not accurate. But there we go. So we'll use that for the back piece back there. Go ahead and open that up. You have the little thing that they all come with. And here we have Sideshow Bob. So let's go ahead and take out his accessories. These had no instructions, so I need to get a my special clippers just so I can get him out. Oh yes, no, he had the fun thing. He had the twist ties. Oh, if you are as old as I am and you remember figures that had twist ties back in the day, oh, nostalgia right here. Got the big one up top. Uh, nostalgia right here, just undoing twist ties just to get to your figures. Especially for my fellow Transformer viewers and followers. You know this. All right. Got him out. Put this off to the side. All right. Here we have Sideshow Bob. Now, oh, what the hell? There's like a magnet in here because the knife is sticking to this. Or is that just because of the tape? I think it's because of the tape. But here we have the 10 megaton warhead. We do have his rake. We have the little knife that he always used trying to kill Bart. And we have the launch coat button for the warhead. So very cool. Now this is what would set off the sounds in the stands on all the special figures. So they have the special thing underneath their feet. But yeah, he's very heavy on, especially because of his hair, the way how his hair is. So he's top heavy. A very cool figure. You can take a close look at him. A nice side profile. We do have his prison number on his shirt. A113. Very cool. Those little big shoes. And they were posable. So the heads could do a full 360. The arms could do a full 360. That's all they could do. And then you had a full 360 at the waist. So very cool. You can have it to where he can have him hold the rake. You could have him hold his little knife. Or if you want, have him hold the little button to blow up the missile. And he just sit here pondering, talking to you in his philosophical way that he always talks like he's still acting. But I have to kill you, Bart. I'm sorry. That was very cool. I like how he looks. Size wise, I don't have a figure on hand in robot mode. But I do have a Grimlock in Dino mode, so in Dino mode, that's about how he comes up to Grimlock. Very cool figure. I do like it. It's not much to talk about because of it, how simplicity the figure is. I know there's more of them out now, like a new generation of Simpson figures. But the nostalgia for these back in the day, this was what you had on display. This is what you would have, and this is what you would collect. I want to say these came out in the late 90s, early 2000s, I believe. I'm not sure. Again, I could be wrong. I also liked it back then when Playmates did their figures. They didn't put the assistant number, the stock number of the figure on the toy. It was always on the back of the cardboard. Right there, or somewhere in here. Yeah, or up here. You had it somewhere on this thing. And what I do like is you have the characters, like here's Sideshow Bob over here by himself. So we've got Captain McAllister, Bartman, Mascot Homer, Professor Fink, Officer Marge, Dolph, Kenny, Ooter, Sunday Best Grandpa, Sunday Best Lisa, Bumblebee Man, Martin Prince, Snake, Bleedy Gums Murphy, Miss Kerbopple, Cletus, Sherry and Terry, superintendent, the superintendent, busted Krusty the Clown, Sideshow Mel, who replaced Sideshow Bob, Kent Brockman, Dr. Herbert, Carl, Officer Lou, Hans Molman, Rage and Willie, Daredevil Bart, Rod and Todd Flanders, Disco Stu. And for the little sets here, you got the arcade with Jimbo, the Krusty Krab with a pimple-faced teen, the Krusty Burger. You have the church with Reverend Lovejoy, the Simpsons kitchen with Moo Homer, Selma at the Springfield DMV, police station with Officer Eddie, retirement castle with Jasper, and the cafeteria with lunch lady Doris. And what I find funny is you've got the police station here with Officer Eddie, and then they advertise Sideshow Bob with the police station, saying the phrase "I framed Krusty," or "That's why I framed Krusty." So I want to try and find more of these. These are cool. Like I said, this is my first one owning it. So if I can try and find more of them, I might do a Simpsons playlist of some of these things if I can find them. If not, I'll try and do some of the new ones that I've seen in Walmart. I don't think those ones are voice interactive with special things, but I'll give them a look-see and see what they're like. But I do love this. Sideshow Bob was like one of my favorite characters because there was always an episode with him trying to frame Krusty for something, or him trying to kill Bart for something, and he was always trying to kill Bart. And his hair is so crazy. It's 2 pieces, I think. Nope, that is all 1 piece. It's just so crazy, such crazy hair. That's what makes him heavy. His heft is, it's in his head. His heft is here in his hair. With the Megaton Warhead, I don't know. I want to try something, but I don't know if it's going to work. I'm hoping it does. So give me 1 moment. All right, I just want to say something. I just got some of my blue shoes. I want to see something. No, not those. Let me try another one. All right, I got one of my smaller ones. Let me try one of these. Maybe this might work. Kind of. No, doesn't fit. I thought these might work for those, but no, I was wrong. Oh well. But yeah. Final thoughts on this? For the time of for the way these figures were made, it was a good collectible figure. It just basically stood there. You had the bases, like I said, that made the phrases that these guys had from when they would step on certain places of the stand. And it was a good collectionable piece at the time. I know they're somewhat collectible now. I don't know by how much, and I know I've already destroyed the monetary value of this one, but I don't care. This is my figure. I wanted to review it, so I have to take it out of the package. So yeah. Oh yeah, I was correct. Early 2002. So yeah, these came out in 2002. So yeah. But yeah, if you guys like this video and really enjoyed it and want me to do more, let me see how many likes I can get on this video, on this review, and if possible, if it's more than 10, I'll hunt some more down and do review some more. So yeah, there you guys have it. There are my thoughts and intakes of the Simpsons Prison Sideshow Bob with Inteltronic voice activation features for any display stands that you may or may not have. I am Windraiser. That's Sideshow Bob. We'll catch you on the next review.